I'm up against a lower ranking person than me. I do win this match, but I wanted to post it up as an example of how sometimes, purely by being a higher rank than your opponent, you can pretty much guarantee yourself an instant victory. My opponent has an army which should have, if used correctly, and if we were the same rank, if we were the same rank and he used it correctly, then it would have beat mine hands down. But purely because of my retainers and my ability to use stand and fight and rally and inspire, I actually win this fight. Now, in recent games I've been using a lot of Bokav, experiment with them, see if I can use them correctly and exploit them, and I've been getting a lot of kills with them. But in this match I instantly saw the amount of Yari cavalry that my opponent had, and just started just crying everywhere. Just why? I thought, wait, this guy actually might beat me, even though he's like, I think he's a 2-star or a 3-star and I'm a 5-star, and at one point I thought he was going to beat me, and I just underestimated the fact that my retainers and my ability to use them in the fight would have such a massive impact on the match. I have been on the receiving end of many high-ranking people beating me using retainers and stand and fight, so I know how this guy must have felt, and I felt like an arsehole for doing it to him, but I kind of feel like since I've gone through that, it's okay for me to do it to other people. It's like the course of things in Shogun. You gotta go through all those shitty matches, getting beat by people who aren't necessarily better at the game than you, and you've got to do that to rank up, so that you actually can stand on, on fair grounds with these people that would beat you. So you've got to be the same rank as someone to make it fair, really. And I'm just not the same rank as this guy. I'd say that the difference between a 4-star and a 5-star is much larger than the difference between a 1-star and a 2-star. It's like a multiplication effect because of the amount of XP you need to, go up through the higher ranks. So in this army, I have 5 non-veteran bow cavalry, which that might be considered spam. But wait till you see my opponent's army. Then we've got says 3 chevron as it does in all matches, even though I'm a 5-star. What the hell? Yeah, and then because I've spent so much money on these Bokav, I've had to use weaker melee, weaker sword infantry units, like these lone sword. Got stabby 3 chevrons, 1 chevron. On loan is 2 chevrons, and slashy 2 chevrons. And I've brought a couple of my veteran katana samurai as well, and no veteran Yari samurai. Yeah, so that's my army. And if we go at my opponent's army, weird setup. I don't actually think he organised his units into a formation. I think he just kind of left them the way they were. We got his bodyguard in the woods there. Says 1-star, says 1 chevron, but he's obviously higher than a 1-star. He's a 2 or 3-star. Definitely not a 1-star. I don't remember if he was a 1-star. Plus he wouldn't have some of these units if he was just a 1-star. Yeah, so he has katana samurai, Yari Cav, Nodachi samurai, Yari Cav, Nodachi samurai, Yari Cav, bow samurai, bow samurai, bow samurai. Now this one is half strength. Yeah, around. Yeah, just under half strength. 1 chevron, bow samurai. Now he does have hidden units. He has hidden Yari cavalry. He has a great deal of hidden Yari cavalry, which you will see later on in this match, unfortunately. So yeah, we hit play. If you see the power bar, it says that I've got more powerful units than him, which is of course probably true. Most of my units are veterans. Actually no, not most of them. I'd say just around about half of my units are veterans. And yeah, so in this match I had retainers which boost my sword infantry's melee defense by 3, which is my favourite retainer right now. Boosts my melee attack for sword infantry by 1, and I think I had bonus ammunition for, I think I had what's it called? It's called like open weave basket or something like that. Adds like a bit of ammunition to your bow units. So yeah, as I said, he does have a great deal more. Yeah, here's his full army now. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think he's got. That can't be it. I think he's got 5 Yari cavalry. 5 Yari cav, yeah. Anyway, yeah, let's just press play here. You see, I'm trying to hide in these woods to sort of block his block any charges. That is Yari Samurai. That is Yari. What? Sorry, I'm tired. I keep getting the unit names mixed up. Block his charges that he might make with the Yari Cav. Any charges will be completely broken up by these forests. Now I try and move my, cautiously move my bow cav in to try and get a few kills, but I just immediately pull them back because Yari cavalry are a great deal faster than bow cav and will catch me up and completely obliterate me. Indefinitely, I will just be destroyed. So the bow cav don't really get that many kills this match. They're kind of just a distraction for my opponent. I actually don't do much work in this match at all. He attacks me and I survive the attack, his units die. That's pretty much how it works. I end up swarming Yari cavalry with sword units. With sword units taking down cavalry. That's how bullshit this match gets. And it's just unfortunate for my opponent that he was matched with me. You know what I mean? Because my army is just a convenient army which will take down his. If he would have been matched with someone his own rank, no doubt he probably would have won this match. That army setup's pretty potent. Unless he was up against someone with a great deal of spears, then that army would not offer much trouble to him at all. In fact, yeah, and even if he did have a lot of spears, he still got, the Nodachi Samurai necessary to take him down. Something I've learned recently is this retainer I'm using, +3 melee defense. That basically makes Nodachi Samurai like really powerful, like really potent in combat. So yeah, I'm just hiding my bow cav by these trees, just sticking him on the flank in case he tries to sort of try anything, like flank round from this route here and try and get onto the side of my units. I rearrange my Yari Samurai so that they can sort of shield this. Yeah, so he's getting a few kills. He's had 19 kills on this 2 chevron Katana Samurai unit. He's getting a few kills. Like he's not wasting shots. Yeah, those bow actually got. Wait, the bow samurai. Yeah, bow samurai are pretty good. So you can't really complain with bow samurai. When it comes to bow samurai, you got some quality units there. They're just nice all-round units. You can't go wrong with them. It's all right to have a couple of them. Now he comes at me with 1 Yari cav. Now he shouldn't have done that. He should have waited for He should have charged me like as a wall, because now I just completely overwhelmed this unit and put melee mode on. Now I think this might not be a mistake. I think he actually just wants my bow cav to be occupied, which is kind of stupid, because if you notice, it's down to half strength already. Now I don't really care how many of my units I lose. I just want to get rid of his cavalry, because that's the main threat in his army, and deal with everything else. So yeah, he charges at me with this Yari cav. He's got 2 Yari cav onto me, and I swarm him with my Katana Samurai and the Yari Samurai, and then I bring my other Yari Samurai around over the flank, which just detonates him, and then charge me generally for good measure. That gives a little bit of a boost, and yeah. So then I pull my bow cav back as fast as I can, because he has like a couple of units. Yeah, he brings his sword units in. He brings his sword units into a cavalry fight, which is just stupid. What he should have done is, instead of charging his Yari cav like that, he should have charged all his units in, just at once, all the sword units and everything. Got a nice charge with those Nodachi. So yeah, I bring my bow cav back, and then his Yari cavalry runs straight into this hidden Yari Samurai, which just decimates his unit. Look at that. Look at the kills just go there. Bam, bam, bam. It's just, yeah, just shredding through him. Unit winning decisively. And then we look over here. We look at what happens to his cavalry. His cavalry is getting destroyed. Losing decisively. Now, I just click commands all over the place. I'm not even bothered. I just click commands. That's all I do. That's all I do. I just swarm, get around them, and just use lone sword, ashigaris, and shields, while my Yari Samurai does the kill. And yeah, it's just good unit choice. And well, yeah, what he should have done is aimed at my Yari Samurai first of all with his bow samurai, and then charged all his units in at once and aimed at a specific side, but held some of his units back, so that if I tried to do a hammer and anvil, he could counter that hammer and anvil with a hammer and anvil, so we'd both be hammer and anvil in each other. which would be quite a funny sight. So yeah, there's my massive range on my general now, which is quite good, especially in stand-up fight, and that just gives all my units bonuses and everything. So yeah, all the fights just finish up, and I just have this mob of like mixture units, and I just charge them on this person. And it's a pretty boring fight, to be honest. I mean, I'm not really happy with this fight. I'm just saying that even though his army had, you know, enough power in it to beat mine, he didn't use it correctly, and my units were veterans. If none of my units were veterans, and he would have focused on my Yari Samurai with his bows first, and then charged as a group with his Yari Cav at my bow cav, then he would have been able to destroy my bow cav, and he would have been able to charge his Yari in once they were finished there, because my Yari Samurai would have been weakened by his bows. But yeah, he didn't do that. I don't know why he didn't. He's obviously new to the game, but yeah. On the 1,000,000 to 1 chance that he stumbles across this video, good game. You know, you just need to learn what units do well against other units. Because you don't charge Yari Cavalry at Yari Samurai. You don't do that, because that's not going to work. That's not how the game works. Yari Samurai will win. With the general nearby, 1 Yari Samurai unit can take down 2 Yari Cav, no problem. That's from my experiences anyway, that's from what I can tell. But yeah. So, hope you enjoyed this match. I'll get this up like tomorrow, even though tomorrow will be the day after whenever I upload this from the open to view. So, that's kind of a paradox, but whatever. Yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, and just don't rush Yari Cav. They're very fast. They're hit and run units. You smash them in, run them away. Scare units. They're good routing units, good flanking units. They're not meant to... You're best off getting Kazana Cav for things like, you know, charging at spears blindly for no reason when you've got good bows there that aren't being used. But yeah, my army was better than his. My retainers were better than his. That's the only reason I won. Yeah. Anyway, bye.